Module 3. The Dawn of Psychology, Wundt's Legacy. Imagine standing at the threshold of a new world of science, where the mind itself becomes a subject of study. This is precisely where Wilhelm Wundt found himself in the late 19th century, pioneering the field of psychology. Wundt, often hailed as the father of psychology, established the first psychology laboratory in Leipzig, Germany. His approach, known as voluntarism, delved deep into the realms of consciousness. He believed that understanding the will's power to organize the mind's content was crucial. Think of it as exploring a vast, uncharted territory of our inner universe. German thinkers, pioneers of psychological exploration. Wundt's work sparked a wave of enthusiasm among German scholars. Hermann Ebbinghaus, for instance, ventured into the mysterious world of memory, using himself as a test subject. He developed experimental methods to study memory, famously using nonsense syllables to understand memory processes. Franz Brentano and Carl Stumpf, on the other hand, focused on the act of seeing or hearing rather than the content seen or heard. Their work emphasized the intentionality of mental acts. Oswald Kulp, a student of Wundt, branched out, introducing the concept of systematic experimental introspection. Kulp's work opened doors to understanding thought processes beyond what Wundt had proposed, exploring the undercurrents of the human mind. Structuralism, Titchener's brainchild. Enter Edward B. Titchener, a student of Wundt who transported the seeds of psychology to American soil. Titchener is best known for structuralism, a term he coined. He argued that understanding the structure of the mind was akin to piecing together a complex jigsaw puzzle. His focus was on the components of consciousness, sensations, feelings, and images. Titchener offered an interesting perspective on experiences. He differentiated between independent experiences, like the temperature in a room measured by a thermometer, and dependent experiences, which hinge on individual perception. For instance, what feels warm to one might feel cool to another. Titchener believed that psychology's true domain lay in these dependent experiences, in the subjective realm of human perception. The ebb and flow of structuralism. While structuralism provided a robust framework for early psychology, it wasn't without its challenges. Wundt's ideas, although groundbreaking, were seen as too abstract and lacking practical application. Furthermore, the rise of Gestalt psychology and psychoanalysis began to overshadow Wundt's approach. In the U.S., the pragmatic culture sought more applied forms of psychology, leading to a gradual decline in Wundt's influence. Ironically, it wasn't Wundt's complexity or lack of student interest that dimmed his impact, but rather the evolving landscape of psychological thought and practice. Reflecting on psychology's foundations. Looking back, the founding of psychology and the emergence of structuralism marked a fascinating era of intellectual exploration. The pioneering work of Wundt and his contemporaries laid the groundwork for the diverse and rich field of psychology we know today. As we delve into the mind's intricacies, we owe a nod to these early explorers who dared to ask, what makes us think, feel, and perceive the way we do?